Let's see. We have D4 Caitlyn. He has a 73% win rate. That's kind of insane. Is this main? Is this your main or what's going on here? He's playing lethality in some games. Some Gale Force Stormraiser, El Clasico. Tried my build yesterday. Did not win though. Unlucky. You should have won with this. You almost have Exodia. How did you not win? You just sell boots here and then Rebify. You're. This is a dub here. I don't know how you lose here, but it's a fresh account, but first time hitting diamond. Ah, congratulations. It's okay. So let's see what's going on here. You should order the scoreboard. Nice. We have Kayla Morgana. Guys, Morgana is the worst support to ever have. It doesn't matter if Caitlyn Morgana combo is supposed to be good. People cannot play Morgana, and she sucks. Okay, you have to play her well to be on par with everyone else. So if they miss a shield or miss a bind, they're just useless, right? So also this Alistar is exhaust. What is happening in this lane? Alistar Xayah versus Caitlyn Morgana is pretty much unlosable. Like there's literally nothing they can do. You could just like shove 24/7, and then like it doesn't even matter if Yee's here. Morgana just shields Ali combo, or you could just like pull the wave perma, and they can't even walk up. There's literally nothing they can do in this lane. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Oh, is this yesterday's game? Wait, hold up. Oh, this is oh, perfect. So we're gonna be able to see how you weren't able to carry. Perfect. This is free AF. Good hit. Good headshot on the Alistar there. So here's a tip, guys. Okay, so you probably don't like need to know this yet until like Masters and above, but it's good to start early, right? When you have secured the level 2 push, you no longer need to hit these melee minions, correct? Because you're secure. You're ahead in the race. If everyone stops hitting minions, you hit level 2 first. So all you have to do is just start hitting them. Okay? And then if they fight back, well, they're trading when you're about to hit level 2. So then you just giga zone them even more. And then if they don't fight back, then they can't approach the wave. You know, they can't contest level 2. You know what I mean? So by default, anytime you're ahead of the race, you can just start hitting them. Okay? And if they start dumping more into the race, you can just keep hitting them, or you can just get your level 2 faster, right? Maybe you Q or something, right? But yeah, you don't need to hit these minions, okay? Because you're already you're pushing faster than you need to. So imagine if you had just not touched anything, the wave would meet like here, and you can zone them even harder. But because you touch the melees, the wave will probably meet here, and they're a lot safer, right? Less of an opportunity for Morgana to punish. Full screen? Okay, here, full screen. Yeah, less of an opportunity for Morgana to punish here. Somehow she finds a bind anyways. What in the world? Always trap first. I know you didn't get punished because you have Morgana, but always trap first, guys. Because for almost all CC, the RN time for trap is 1.1 seconds. So anytime you have CC that's like 1.5 or anything around that range, if you auto tech first and put trap down, you're gonna miss the combo. Okay. So Morgana, you can get away with it because she has the longest CC. But with anyone else, always trap first. Do not auto attack first. Do not auto attack first. Okay. All right. So let's crash here. You can probably start taking plates. You can try and pretend to dive, make their jungle show. I don't know. You can do a lot of things here, honestly. Going for the Q on Xayah. I like it. Sure. Hit this. Start hitting the tower. You don't want your plate? What's going on here? Oh yeah, you do want your plate. Yo. Get the plate. No? That's fine. They probably do 40-minute hits on the tower, but it's not really that important. Also, if you're worried about Yi gank, you can always, your ward timer could be here as the wave is pushing back to you. You should also think about what you want to do here too, because we're not at the point where we can giga zone them yet, but you always think about what you want to do here. Like here, I would push, right, to fix this wave, but you could always consider something like this, right? Always consider if you wanted to push into you, which in this case you don't. But yeah, always something to consider because you definitely just started hitting the minions. But I'm not sure if you're thinking that or not. Okay, it's always good to know because this is level 3. Obviously, we want to get level 3 before them, right? Well, Alice is not even in lane, so this lane is already kind of weird. But yeah, they're kind of screwed, right? Don't let her touch minions. You don't have to let her touch minions, right? She's just like farming. We can apply pressure. This Alistar is like kind of useless right now. This is like another ward timer. Like you can go ward right now. So notice how we're about to have 2 wards. Somehow we're not warding, right? I guess we just saw Yi though. like right now, so you don't even have to. But yeah, you should be we should be trying to zone them. Okay, so the way I want you to think about this is it's not about hitting them every time they want a minion. It's making them think you're gonna hit them every time you want a minion. Okay, there's a clear distinction. One is punishable. If you always hit them every time you go for a minion, you're gonna get like alley flash queued or something, right? Or you're gonna die to a gank or something. But if you pretend, you're gonna bait out their abilities, or at the best case, worst case scenario, you bait out their mental. Okay, they're always thinking about you. That's the high level. You always want them to be thinking about you. So here, you're like sprinting at her. It doesn't matter if you are actually gonna hit her or not. She just thinks you are. So she uses Q on this, and now she can't QE auto attack root combo on alley combo. Right? It's lit. So that's exactly what you want to do. What you just did there. You just always pretend, always pretend, always pretend. Even when their jungle is here, you pretend to make their jungle actually commit, and then you just run away, right? So always be pretending. Nice shield there. Sure. And then we have headshot here, so we should. Okay, so let's talk about this. In Caitlyn, when you're playing Caitlyn, does not matter what build you're doing. At 5 stacks, your next hit must kill a minion, unless you're willing to give up CS. Okay, because your next auto attack gives you headshot. So if you auto attack them and a minion is dying, you will end up headshotting the minion. Okay, you should do the reverse, which is last hit the minion, headshot them, or there are no minions to last hit, 5-6. Okay, 5-6 them. Okay, so what I mean by 5-6 them is hit them for the headshot and then hit them with the headshot. Okay, 5-6 is very strong, extremely strong late game. Not as strong in lane, but it can be. I think by default you just use 5 to last hit a minion. Okay, so yeah. And then here, man, everyone's kind of so passive. Everyone's so passive in this lane. But yeah, Nina, yeah, good. Yeah, hit him with a headshot. Okay, now you see the problem, right? On 5, you hit her, so you should have 5-6'd her, right? So what I mean by that is you sprint at them, right? So this is what I'm saying. So basically, it's like Jin when he's 1 bullet off from 4 shot, right? So you see you're at 4 here. You hit this, you're at 5. Then like I'm gonna 5-6 him, or you're gonna last hit and then headshot. Right? But the worst case scenario is to headshot a minion. Okay? So here, you're at 5. Little trick you can do, sprint forward. Instead, you're going to click back here, which is why you're out of range for a headshot, but check it out. Right? You click back here. This is good default. Very good default. Always the default. Just in this case, as we want to run, the specific play is you run off headshot, hit them, then headshot them. Because if you don't do that, you're headshotting a minion. Okay? So yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Coaching rank. Oh, this is diamond here. Is there a thing we can do here? D4. Here. Okay. Sure. All this is fine. Honestly, we have taken 0 damage, which is kind of great. So laning's been pretty clean. Yeah, it sucks to headshot a minion, right? But in this case, nothing you could do, so it's fine. Good, we hit her. They cannot do anything in this lane, like straight up. Like they should not be able to like touch anything. Like anytime I'm down to like. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, so I mean, we're pressuring them decently well. Good. If there's anything to kind of like look at, it's how to pressure with headshot more, right? So, but we talked about that a bunch. Like this. Good. Last hit. We're getting our last hits, which is the very good. This is the default. You shouldn't have let her hit that though. Like this minion here, you should make her think like you sprint at her. And try and bait a response from Ali or Zaya or something. You know what I mean? So. Sure. Oh, this is fine. It's interesting how he has the inputs recorded on his screen. I don't know if you guys can see this, but he's got like inputs here. Sure. This is pretty dry laning phase. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, notice how she is only 6 CS behind in an unplayable lane for them, right? So there's a lot more we could be doing for sure. Like there's some like trap tricks we can like. You held a wave in like the middle for like 10 years, so maybe we could do some like trap tricks. But yeah, the way this lane is going is a little bit too passive, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about that for now. As long as you're making money, I'm happy. Okay, that's like the bare minimum. That Alistar just messed up his combo. What the hell? Okay, you guys are attempting to zone. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so here's the issue with. Okay, so I see what you were going for the last 3 minutes. Okay, basically you're like, oh, if they push into me, they don't have any all-in opportunities, and we have some bind chances. We're like zoning them, right? We're gonna zone them. We're like very safe here. Okay, so here's the thing. It's hard for you guys to commit on a bind because you have no control. You have no idea where their jungle is, right? Like look at this, right? You guys have no idea where the jungle is. Same thing with Jack's gank, okay? The Jack's gank is hard. He's not going to go for it because he doesn't know if Yi's counter ganking. Okay, so there's a lack of control when you guys are pulling the wave. Okay? So generally when you want to pull the wave to zone like this, you need like an advantage. Like say for example, they're half health, so it doesn't matter if they're counter ganking. Or you've pushed and warded everything so that now that when we pull, you know that he can't be lane gank. Like you warded this and you warded the lane. So now you know 100% he can't counter gank. We can fully commit, okay? So this is the issue with pulling the wave like this and not having any information. Okay, so the default is we push, we get the information. I mean, look at our words here, right? We need to push, get the information. Then if you want to pull because you have some kind of HP advantage, go for it, right? But the pulling only works if you can like threaten them with like some kind of like catch or all in. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, it's hard to threaten them because you have no idea where this Yi is, right? Like I would love to commit on this Alistar, you know, trap, Q, headshot, look for like an E flash, something, but like you don't know where Yi is, so you know what I mean? So it's just hard. Oh, that was a nice trap here. Like even here, like oh, I want to run them down. Like maybe I want to flash in. You can't because you don't know where Yi is, right? So hard to commit. Right? Look, they're so low, and you guys are like, I'm not sure if we can go. You're correct. Not sure if you can go. Okay, so you guys are pushing. I guess this is for dragon and or dive, because Jax is bot side. So we better be diving, right? Good. Trap everything. Okay. GG, he's dead. GG, someone dies. This is really sad. Jax is doing the red. My God. Okay, let's watch this. What in the world happened to Morgana bind? Where'd it go? Why is she not binding anything? Oh, sure to use it. Okay, just small mechanical tip, okay? Anytime you use net, you must use trap. We're just going to... There's a hard iron rule. Anytime you use net, we must use trap. And then, you know, in asterisk or Q, but I would even trap, EW, and then Q, honestly, okay? So here, when you E him, it must always have trap, okay? I don't care. Just for now, you just need to press the W button. I don't care where you aim it. The aiming comes after, once you can press the W button every time, okay? W button, very important. Imagine if you put a trap here, or a trap here, or a trap here, like literally anywhere, okay? So yeah, always must press W on net, okay? I promise you. It's very important, very important. But yeah, we didn't kill anyone. It's really sad. You're going to push and go home, and then you guys can't do anything because you're afraid of Master Yi. Wow, okay, it's fine. All good. And then we end up buying boots here. I actually like the crit cloak a lot. Would not buy boots here, by the way. What's the point of the boots here, right? You already have flash. Your Morgana has black shield. The crit can like give you a headshot. Your headshot can crit with headshot crit. I would definitely buy the cloak here, but that's just me. The boots have no combat power, so yeah. Like boots 2 is a different story. Boots 1, kind of you buy boots 1 when you have 300 gold and nothing else to buy, right? So yeah. Okay, so this is we're crashing on this wave, right? Or no? Okay, we're crashing next wave, I guess. Sure. We gotta push the next wave. Well, I mean, this is very awkward here, honestly. So when this is a big ass wave, okay, you can tell by how many range creeps you have. I would just crash this because If you don't touch anything, these range creeps are killing everything really quickly anyway. So it's like gonna crash. Basically, you kind of have to try and see if you can crash this, because the wave's just gonna be in a bad spot if you don't, right? So as you can see here, you try to like slow push it, right? But look how fast, look how deep the minions are meeting. They're like meeting here, okay? So one way to tell if you need a crash or not is based on how many range creeps you have. So here, the wave is naturally pushing giga fast. You should just push with it, right? Because look, he just ate everything without you doing anything. Like, not that you did anything wrong. You guys have to kind of have to go ward here, but you want to prevent them from being able to kill these 6 range creeps very easily. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay, let's crash. We're back. We're probably in the perma pushing stage, right? Okay, what is happening here? Is there a Master Yi here, or is Alistar a psychopath? Looking a little bit like a psychopath. Okay, we gotta talk about this. Anytime you did not immediately combo on CC, you are too late. Okay? I repeat, anytime you are too late to trap combo on CC, you are too late. Okay? He stunned you. You're not getting that trap off no matter what you do. Right? So you should play for the next best thing, which is net. Right? So here, you're like running forward to like trap him. It will never work. Or you ran forward to auto him, maybe. That's fine. If you ran forward to auto, that's fine. That's totally fine. Oh, but these traps don't make sense. I don't know what's going on here. You need hold on. Okay, we need to talk about this. Okay, guys. When you play Caitlyn, you don't have that many traps unless you have ability haste, right? Here's something for you to memorize. 1 trap saved for every hourglass. 1 trap saved for every teammate hard CC, like Morgana Q, Elise Cocoon, whatever. 1 trap for every net. Okay? So, right now, we have 1 for Morgana Bind. Already, the Morgana Bind is gone. 1 for Morgana ulti. 1 for ourself for net. So you have 1 trap to put down. Okay? You already put that trap down. Okay? So if we follow these rules, you've already put that 1 trap down. Also, this trap is probably not going to hit anyone, right? But, yeah. So you should just save the traps when in doubt. Okay? But, yeah. So you see how you like put these traps down? You have no trap to combo with your net or Morgana ulti. So, or the bind. Look. This is a bind and ulti and a net. So you have 0 traps to combo. Okay? Very important. Because you're going to miss a kill here. You just queued through range creeps. Wait. We kill Alistar. XD. You just ulti him, right? Oh, we missed a kill. Morgana got it. Okay, well, yeah. Fight could have been a lot cleaner. But yeah, for mechanics, this is definitely a main thing you should practice, okay? Every time you net, must use a trap. And then you must save traps for 1 for every hard CC, 1 for your net, okay, and 1 for hourglass. Guys, you guys are flaming this guy for being D4, but what you don't understand is that maybe you think his mechanics are not very good, but look at his fucking score. He has gotten every single minion. Can you say the same? I don't think you guys can say the same. And he's playing in such a way where it's very consistent, right? So maybe the mechanics are not perfect, but his income is insane. Right? It's pretty much as good as it can get. You guys who are like, oh my god, I'm better than this guy. Sure, maybe your mechanics might be looking better, but somehow this guy will have more CS than you every game, right? He has infinite farm. Look at this. 110. Actually infinite farm compared to the people in this game. All right, let's fast forward here. So now we're back to static gameplay. But yeah, I do suspect that if he hit almost full build with this strategy and then he didn't carry, it is a mechanics diff. Okay, it will. You guys are right though. It will be a mechanics diff if he got to 5 items and didn't carry, because this build is 1v9. Oh, here we go. What happened here? He got in range of Q. That guy. You can read a book in the time it takes to get out of Morgana ulti. Actually, okay, we just gotta run. Oh, this is fucking bad. Oh, you need to trap yourself. Oh, you went for the fight. Oh, no. Run. Let's go. We won. Holy shit. Let's watch this again. It's fucking lit. Okay, so against melee character, you do not trap them. Against melee character, you do not trap them. They'll just run past it, dash past it, blink past it. Against melee character, trap to where you're going. Trap to where you will be standing. Okay? So here, you just melee trap. Okay, the EQ, this EQ should never hit. I'm not gonna lie, because you can just Q you, right? But I'm kind of down. If you hit it, I'm down. You know what I mean? So, and that was a good trap combo on the bind. Very good, very good, very good 2v3. Very good 2v3. I would not change too much, but trap usage is probably the main one, right? Because currently it's half the time we're playing without a W. It seems like. I know it seems kind of harsh, but that's exactly what's going on, right? Okay, fast forward. We take the tower, get the wave. Okay, this game is over. Unlosable from this spot. Actually, unlosable from this spot. You're so GigaFed. Oh, perfect. Trap first. Oh, beautiful. And then Q on trap. Let's go. Wait, did you auto attack? Yeah. Okay. Anytime the trap procs. So this is the exact. You already know the exact inputs because I play this so much, right? But on trap, you have time to do one auto attack before the trap goes off. Trap goes off. Always Q first. After Q goes off, then you headshot. Okay. So a little inaccuracy here. You headshot before Q. It seems nitpicky, but you see how this guy's moving before the Q hits him? He could have flashed, right? So yeah, you need to make sure that you always Q on trap. And then if you trap after CC, you have time to fit one auto. So it will be trap, one auto, then Q, then headshot. Okay, every single time. Every single time. It's the same pattern every time. So, okay, let's watch this. You should be scared of the bush camp plus E, but fuck it. We just hit the wave. I'm down. Okay, and then let's go mid. Okay, we should not face check the Yi though. This does not make sense. I mean, unless you're playing to exhaust, I'll play him, which is a bit ambitious. Okay, you see Yi here. Yeah, so okay, so the problem with running through the river like this is it could be here, it could be here, it could be here. You know what I mean? Like, plus there's support, right, as well. So, yeah, generally speaking, you do not want to rotate like this. It is the fastest way to rotate, but unless it's safe, it doesn't make sense. Like that like if anything was warded, these two guys are waiting over the wall for you, unironically, right? So yeah, be very careful. You can only do that if everything is warded, or you have like you basically need some control over that area if you want to do that. Okay. Okay, this is the correct way to approach this. Okay, just kill the minions, my guy. You're losing the minions. You lost 4 minions. You lost 4 minions. All right, your job with this strategy is just get every single wave. Okay, until you're so GigaFed, you 1v9. This Yi is throwing. Oh, so close. Okay, you're headed up. He's got isn't his W? Oh wow. Okay, you can't chase. You need to go back mid. It was a good look though. That's your only contribution is ulti when you roam to side lane with Caitlyn. Okay, that's your only contribution. Are you actually chasing this? You're gonna have to flash the Yone ulti if you really want this. Wow. Nice snipe. Nice snipe. Good stuff. Still gonna have to flash the Yone ulti by the way. You have no net right now. Does he go for it? Does he go for it? Does not look like he goes for it. Okay, good. And then you can hit the tower. I'm down. Just as long as you play around this Yone, I'm down. Okay, we're not playing around Yone. Okay, so the trick here. Okay, so here's the problem. Okay, so what you're doing here is you are playing around it, but the way you're playing around it, we have some issues because obviously you're waiting for his third Q and you got hit, right? So, what is the issue here? Okay, so let's take a look at your mouse movements here, right? So right now, your mouse is hovered over here. It looks like you want to put a trap down or you're aiming your net or something, right? But you see the distance between your mouse and your character? If you're just moving here, which is what you're doing here, it's going to take you 10 years to move your mouse. Look at this. From this spot, this bottom left corner of the screen to back up here. You're moving your entire mouse, the entire width of the screen, pretty much, right? Look at this, right? And so by the time you see him do something, you have to drag your mouse all the way back from up here to down here to press E. And then you pressed E like all the way down here. You see what I'm saying? So you went from here to here to here, 3. And in that time, he just pressed Q. Okay? So is it possible for you to net away from this? No. You'll always get hit the way you're doing it right now, okay? So the way you want to bait these abilities, okay? If you want to bait out this Yone third Q, what you want to do is click next to your character, okay? Like in this circle, okay? I'm going to draw a circle. Within this circle, so you see why all the like pro players is spamming in this circle, like up, down, left, right, diagonal, whatever. Keep your cursor as close to your character as possible to control your movement. Okay? Is to have the best control over your character. Like mechanics is how much control you have over your character, right? So can you get your character to do what you want, right? So Must keep your mouse close to your character. And then if you're auto-attacking or putting stuff down, then of course you have to put your mouse over here, but bring it back as quick as you can. Okay? So this is very important because if you don't do this, you will always get hit by this Yone 3rd Q even if you know it's coming. Because you literally are unable to react. Moving, it's like you guys play Valorant. It's your crosshair placement. Your crosshair is over here, the head shows up here. You're dragging it all the way over here, oh, you're already dead. You know what I'm saying? So same concept here. Okay, your mouse is way too far away from your character. Okay, it's good that you were aware of his 3rd Q, but yeah, that is pretty much dead here. By the way, I'm pretty sure. What items does he have? I don't know what items he has, but if he has anywhere, okay, BF Sword, Zeo, Vamp, is probably deathable. You would have to exhaust. You know what I mean? He's gonna like 3rd Q you, auto attack W, ulti. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How many times have you done to this? How many times have you guys died to that shit before? I've died to it like literally 1,000 times. Okay, nice Q here. You got the flashes, by the way. Good. It was a good like kind of look, but it was just too hard because Master Yi has the W, right? Okay, so we gotta go home here. There's nothing to do here. Don't even try and auto attack this guy. I'm pretty sure. You need to go home. You know, no mana. I mean, there's literally nothing you could do here. These traps are kind of sick though. Let me watch. These traps are kind of sick. That was a great trap along the wall. Okay, you didn't proc the headshot. I think you were trying to, but something bad happened. Okay, use attack move. Okay, you're like trying to right click, but Aatrox is in the way or something. I don't really know. Use attack move. Very deliberate. Okay. Like if you watch your mouse here, right? Your mouse control is the issue, right? Look at your mouse here. You're hovering over Aatrox. Then you wanted to hit the Xayah, but then you press spacebar, and then you want to hit the Aatrox, and then you like try to flick the Xayah. Like it seems a bit uncontrolled. You know what I'm saying? So mouse control is definitely something to look at here. Okay, for mechanics at least. We have no mana. So this is a bit awkward. You need to go home like ASAP. You are actually dying. Okay, good. We're good. Ow. Go home. Good. Good. Okay, we got the Duskblade. We have infinite money glitch. You just clear every single wave and then play every fight without inting, and then you win the game. Like, straight up. Morgana found a free bind. Nice. This is only Q. Good. The trap behind, even better. Ulti is death? Oh my god. There's no... Look how insane this build is, guys. How is this lethal? Yo, you missed your Q. You did one auto attack into R, by the way. One auto attack into R and she died. Look, what in the world? That is crazy, bro. What? That's crazy. Alright, nice try on the Q. That was a good response. I don't like that trap though. It doesn't make sense, right? Must be along the wall. Along the wall. Otherwise he'll never walk onto it. Okay, we missed the bind already. We'll just play around his... Again, these traps must be along the wall. Look, he can walk like this and like this. This trap is the perfect position to do nothing. Okay? Must be along the wall. Must be along the wall, okay? If you want them to path into it, is the only spot. Like, this is the same thing. Okay, this is a little bit better because it's one off the wall, so you can put another one here. Basically, you're making a wall, okay? Guys, Caitlyn traps, you're making a wall to extend out of current walls. You know what I mean? That's the point of these traps. It's to make the terrain bigger. Okay, I'm not sure where we're roaming to, but again, when you roam, you press R, right? So if you roam to here, we need some kind of CC to tell us that we can catch up. Otherwise, you're just losing the mid wave. So do we have some CC that will make us catch up? The answer is no. So just push mid, okay? So in this case, though, you want to be moving here because they're so deep in here, okay? So if you didn't know, the rule of thumb is if they are like beyond this line, you can catch them from mid. It's more like a curve or whatever. I don't know if you guys have seen this image before or whatever. It's like a curve, okay? So here, yes, you can catch them. So we waited too long for this movement. Oh, your pathing doesn't make sense. You went like this, okay? You must cut them off like this. So if you had cut them off here, it actually would have worked. But you are not going to where they're going. Look at how you're pathing here. You're like going like this. You need to cut them off. Run through try, right? So you did have the right idea, but the pathing doesn't make sense, right? Okay, what's going on here? Nice trap. Net to kill. I'm down. 900 gold. Wait for the ulti, and then press R. Here it comes. Master Yi. Wow, that trap on Master Yi was amazing. Beautiful trap on Master Yi. Wow, this trap on Alistar is kind of faker. You had a faker moment there. That was an EW angle. Ooh, we got flashed on. Okay, so EQ was good. The extra trap on Alistar was amazing. Extra trap on Yi was amazing. The issue with this fight isn't that you guys are thinking like, oh, he wasn't paying attention to like Yone 3rd Q, so Yone 3rd Q flash. Like, you guys are correct in a sense, but what you guys are missing here is that the fight was a 4v5. Okay? And so when the fight is a 4v5, the enemy team will always have more juice than you. Juice meaning they have some kind of like power, some kind of play. So we like from this spot, we already know they have flash plays available to them that they can force because it's a 4v5 in their favor. They're gonna force on you. They're gonna flash on you. I want you to think like, man, disadvantage, they are giga all-inning us with everything, with all flashes and giga force, okay? Like if it's a 5v5 and Yone does shit like that, then Victor's gonna sprint in and kill everyone, right? But you don't have a millionaire here, okay? So that's kind of like the thing kind of like one of the probably the problems here is that I'm not sure if you knew it was a 4v5, because if you knew it was a 4v5, we would not be sprinting forward like this. We'd be like, oh, spam back pain, guys. This is literally not good for us, not good for our health. The fact that you made it, the fact that it was close is only because you had two god traps, with the trap on Yi and then the trap on Alistar. This is the only reason why it was close, right? Yeah, this fight is just a 4v5, okay? Like, if you think about it, you're like, oh, you got to this point, and it was really good. How do you improve on here? You run away, because this Yone is coming for your ass. And there's just no way to play except run away, because he has flash, and you don't. There's no way to outplay. You just got to run away and hope you can press R, right? So, yeah. But yeah, you just need to know it's a 4v5. I don't think you knew it was a 4v5, because we opted into it. So the way you guys play that, if you guys are forced into those kind of fights, is, you know, the initial was like, oh, we caught the Aatrox, right? Okay, and then kill the Aatrox, run. Okay? You guys are getting away with murder. Kill this guy and run. That's how you guys do it, okay? The only time you guys kill him and keep going is if he died without taking any cooldowns. Like, he died without you guys using any cooldowns. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see here. This is just another 4v5, no? Yeah, when you guys 4v5, guys, in whatever elo you're at, 4v5 leads to more 4v5, okay? Because, you know, now the team is like contesting dragon without you guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but team's contesting a lost dragon. They're dying. You're coming to try and fight. You're probably gonna die, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a 4v5, right? Like, how do you play this? I mean, good luck. You just instantly die. Another 4v5. Okay, so it seems like in the mid game, your main issue is knowing what you're supposed to do. Okay, so if you rotate from mid, you're trying to catch them because they're in too deep, or you're trying to press R like you did up here. Okay, otherwise you get every single wave mid. Anytime a fight breaks out, you better not be 4v5. That's the only way to lose the lead like this, is to get caught or to just take 4v5s, because now you're 40 CS down from where you're supposed to be, and you gave up shutdowns, right? So yeah, and you're preventing yourself from getting to level 13, which is the most important level breakpoint for you. After that, it's level 16, right? So yeah, we just took 2 4v5s in a row, and now the game looks hard, but still winnable. Still winnable. Good ulti here. He dies. Wow. Good. Get mid. They have no Yone. I'm down to start a fight, right? Let's go. We won? This is a 5v4. Or, sorry, Victor died. But he just ate their cooldowns, right? He took I assume he took a Master Yi ulti. So, yeah, this is a 5v4. Let's go. Alistar trolling. Probably wouldn't Q the Alistar since he's ultied. But maybe you have low enough cooldown that it's fine. Okay, I don't know why we're so scared. What's going on here? Okay. I'm not sure why we're so scared. But if you're worried about him comboing you, you kill him midair, right? With one auto attack? Okay. Okay, let's discuss this. So, all right, there are a few things to talk about here. Okay, the first is you should just kill this guy, right? I'm not really sure why we're so scared to kill this guy. Second thing, traps. I want you to think the traps are used to combo FCC to do damage or prevent enemy team from doing damage, namely their melee carries. Okay, and so the way it's set up is, if you know the direction they're coming from, you must trap your escape plan. So something like this, or something like this, and then prepare EW. Okay, so if we watch this, right? I don't think you know that Yi and Aatrox are coming from above, but here, you need to EW, right? You can just flash out. I'm down. Or I mean, honestly, you kind of try to net out, but this is a little bit too slow, I think, right? Yeah, you try to like net out. Again, every time you net, you EW, but here I think you just flash because you're gonna take 1,000,000 damage if you don't. Second, you turned around to auto attack, right? I'm not sure what's going on here, but this whole build is Q based, ulti based, EW based, headshot based. It is not auto attack based. Okay, auto attack charges your headshot. That's it. Okay, auto attack charges your headshot. Don't think of it as anything else. Okay, so when you auto attack here, are you charging your headshot? No, I mean, you want to charge your headshot at 0 stacks in this position? I'm not convinced. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a few problems with this fight here. Okay, you just need to kill the Alistar, and then failing that, you need to have your escape prepared, in the sense of you are playing around their melee carries by trapping to where you're going. Okay. Okay, so we are not winning anymore. That's really awkward. Here we're going the BT. I'm down. Don't think it's time for Lord Doms yet, so I'm down for BT first. 5v5 happening in the jungle. I'm down. Looks kind of good. That, oh, if that's stun, I hit Yi. Yep, trapping for melee carry is very good here. Very good here. Very good here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like, even though they didn't end up running at you, if they had run at you, it would have been good. Maybe you need something better for you here, but you had the right idea. That was good. Sure. I'm not sure if you are walking up for Q here, but you should be, right? Okay, good. 4, 5, 6 headshot. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, there's like a few things we could talk about here. Okay, so first, okay. There's a few things we can talk about here, okay? This is the first. You need a headshot after you clear the wave. You have a headshot right now. Do not waste it. Okay? So, one mechanical idea you definitely need to work on is having your headshot ready for fights in general. Like in lane, headshot is for people, right? Out of lane, headshot is your opener. Okay? So, one sec. So, if you headshot this, when a fight breaks out, you're not ready. It's like not having 4 shot when you have Jhin. Okay, so you need the way one of the beauties of this build is statics is gonna help you build a headshot without like super easily, right? So you're like 5, 6. Okay, you just press Q on the wave. Done. Okay, you always need a headshot or 5 or 6. Okay, you need to be as close to a headshot as possible when you're done clearing the wave, so that when you get to this kind of situation, you can like instantly headshot something. Like here, you didn't even use the headshot. Like you didn't even auto attack anyone, right? That's fine. You just keep headshot like this, or you can walk up headshot this Aatrox if you want, or whatever, right? But that leads to this, okay, where we're at 2 when this fight breaks out. Somewhere we're at 2 when this fight breaks out, and here this is an EW, okay. I want you to think auto attacks exist to charge headshot. So here, you're approaching a melee carry, you're approaching a backline carry, or I guess Yi is a frontline carry, and you have net available. This is lethal. right? So I want you to think you're looking for the way you do damage is headshots. Net headshot, trap headshot, Q and R. Okay? And we're level 13, so headshots are very important right now. So net headshot, trap headshot, passive headshot. Okay? In this case, you just E him. He's dead. And then every time you E, you should net. So you can like net, every time you net, you should trap, right? So you can in fact net Yi, trap Xayah, and then you could Q headshot, double kill, right? And then she'll ulti, right? She'll ulti one of the Q or trap. She'll ulti like either Q or headshot, and then you just headshot ulti and she's dead, right? So this is how you play this strategy. This is how you play this build. So what's getting you in trouble is I think you're just like right clicking, not knowing that this is not actually gonna like kill people, right? Like look how low this guy is. You are 11 kills. You have 3.5 items. He does not die. Why? Because this is not your damage. Why do you die? Because his Q auto is his damage. He did his damage. You did not do your damage. You barely killed him. Okay? Even though he started with 1,200 health less than you. You did not do your damage. He did his damage. You lost. Okay? You basically lost in this situation, right? So that's kind of like you need to know where your damage comes from, okay? And you need to stick to these rules because if you don't, this happens every time, right? So net is lethal there. How do you know? Because it's a headshot, and headshot is the damage we're looking for, right? Okay, let's fast forward. Lord Dom's time. Still very 1v9able. Still very 1v9able. Okay, I'm down to start ulting Xayah. I'm down. Actually, maybe she has sustain. Maybe I'm not down to ulti Xayah. But you can just start using. You can use ulti as poke if it looks good. Don't have to though. Good defaults is just nice. Oh, you see what you did there? It's a crime. You see what you did there? You headshotted the cannon. Okay, it is better to use anything except the headshot. So either Q or net. You cannot just dump your entire damage, your initial damage, into a minion. Because here, headshot on Xayah is this much. Right now. Maybe this much. That's a headshot on Xayah. Okay? That you just dumped into a minion. Very important, guys. Very important. So now you have to auto attack 6 times somehow. I don't know. Good luck. You have to hit some minions here. Okay, maybe I should have an example here, okay? Maybe you need an example here. Fuck it, let's use this. Anything good here? Let me use an example here. Okay, see, I'm starting to fight with headshot here, right? What did I headshot? I headshot Bel'Veth. This is at 3 items, by the way. This is free, right there. You just did that much just by killing the minion wave correctly. Okay? How did I get this headshot? By counting. Look, I have headshot. I used it. I need to get it back. So I'm not queuing the wave. I'm just dumping auto attacks. And then I have enough. Then I queue the last minion. Right? That's how you're supposed to do it. We need to see a more extreme example because that's more fun, right? Here, 17 kills. Giga extreme example. Okay, I have headshot here. Coming into this fight with headshot. What happens? Boom, boom, he's dead. Okay? That is what you're looking for with this build. I am at the same items as you right now. This is another Master Yi. One headshot is this much health because you killed the wave correctly. That's how much damage you lose when you dump a headshot into a minion. Okay? This number just gets bigger the longer the game goes. You get more items, you get more Gathering Storm AD, the number just gets bigger. It becomes more important, okay? So that's how important this is, guys. This is the entirety. It's like the entirety of your front-loaded damage. Okay, so you need to attack 2 more times. I'll start hitting minions. Okay, I will not hit Yone. Okay, again. Auto attacks are there to stack your headshot. Do you want to stack your headshot on a Yone that hasn't used any abilities yet? There is no universe where I want to stack headshot on Yone that's about to like EWQ, ulti, whatever. You know what I mean? So stack on minions. Then we can play the game. Oh, okay. You dumped headshot again. Okay, you see. So we're starting to see the problem, right? With the we're unable to carry with the build because we're missing a large amount of our guaranteed damage in headshot, right? that's the main issue here. The mid game problem was lose 4v5. The late game issue is we're not starting with headshot. Okay, this is really good. Look how much net headshot does. That was really good. He just did his entire health bar, honestly, with the net headshot. Okay, if you 6 here, do not Q, right? So you see the problem. When you use your headshot, don't press Q. Just right click to get headshot stacks. Okay. Right now you're at 4, not too bad, but we need to be at 6. Okay, 5 or 6. Okay, if you want to be tricky, you do 5 because they don't know you have headshot, and then 5 is like a fourth of their health or maybe a fifth, and then 6 is the entire health bar. So against Xayah, if you 5-6 her, she instantly dies. She doesn't even know what happens. Okay. Whoa. You can't sell that yet. You sell boots for rapid fire and then static for Storm Razor. That's Exodia. That was 5-6, but you see how ineffective 5-6 is against Aatrox, right? This is the 5-6 strat. We're at 4, but yeah. So against this guy, you need to be putting traps down. He's a melee carry, right? You need to be putting traps down to where you're going. Or again, if you don't hit him with headshots, you're not going to do any damage, right? Just watch. Look at your auto attacks here. The only thing you're doing here is auto attacks. 1, 2, and then headshot. And then 1, 2. These regular auto attacks literally do nothing. Watch. I will show you a number. This is a regular auto attack. 198. His health bar went up. You're at 5 items. His health bar went up. Auto attacks exist. It's charge headshot. Okay? So in this fight, how do you find lethal ever? He steps on a trap, Q, headshot, net, headshot. He's dead. Or at least close to dead. Okay? So that's how you need it. This is the only way you can fight these guys. Is trap, right? And he's a melee character. He can only get on top of you using melee range. So you need melee range trap. So in that case, you go trap, trap, trap. This one's for flash. And then he steps on it, Q, EW, headshot, headshot. Steps on another trap, headshot. GG. Right? So yeah, we have an issue in knowing where our damage comes from, it looks like. See, that is the headshot you're looking for. That's 800. He had death stance, by the way. This is a straight up kill. Trap yourself, he's dead. Trap yourself. Oh, you trapped him. I don't like trapping them because if you trap them, they can flash over it. Okay, so very dangerous. But if you want to go for it, go for it. But this is very dangerous because the next thing they're gonna do is flash. So you can prepare a flash or something. I don't know. In this case, it took you. This is somewhat of an issue of like Yone flanking. But I think because it took you 10 years to do damage to the Aatrox, this Yone just like flanked in time. You know what I mean? So I would worry more about you're not doing damage to the Aatrox, because this is just a straight up 5v4 for your team, and we're losing because we're not doing our damage, right? Oh, and then we lost the game. Okay, so that's kind of the main issues. Okay, so playing around headshot, very important. Okay, in lane, sure, sometimes we're not being aggressive enough, whatever. I don't care about the laning stuff. That's not where you lost, right? Mid game, we lost because it was 4v5, and then late game we didn't carry because we didn't start with a headshot. Is it number one? And then some other mechanical ideas that are prevalent throughout the entire game is always EW, and then trap usage in terms of using it against melee carries. You have to trap your escape, right? Stuff like that. Like guys, it should look like this. Okay, this is the Aatrox. You're playing against Aatrox Z. I'm same thing, right? He gets. I'm starting with a headshot here. Look how much a headshot does. 900 and then 870. He got 2 tapped. One was trap, one was regular headshot. Okay, this is what it should look like, guys. Okay, this is what needs to happen. If this doesn't happen, you're not doing damage, right? And then let's see. Is there another example here? There should be another example here. Here. I'm gonna stack head. Look, watch how I stack headshot here, right? 3, 4. I counted my head. I'm looking for 5, 6. 5. Oh, one more. It's 6. One more is 6. 6. GG. Boom. Headshot on Renata. Look at that. This is how much damage you're missing every time you headshot a minion. Boom. That's 1 champion worth of damage. Okay. This is why the build works, because any late game carry. If you don't know anything, if you don't learn anything from today, you need to learn this. Any late game carry you do needs to find a way to do guaranteed undodgeable damage. Okay? Undodgeable, guaranteed. Not flashable, okay? Sure, maybe hourglassable, but like it can't be dodged, can't be dashed, can't be flashed, okay? It cannot be skill shot based at the end of the day, because once you scale to the point where you can just hit them with 1 hit and they die, that you've scaled, right? So not skill shot based. Okay, so this is where the headshot part of the passive is the non-skill shot based. Everything else is a skill shot besides ulti. E is a skill shot, Q is a skill shot, trap is a skill shot. Ulti is the only non-skill shot along with passive. So you're missing half your damage in non-skill shot damage, right? So yeah, that's what we need to look for. All right, sounds good. Any questions?